Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Crypto Ninja. All right, guys, if you're new to my channel, definitely make sure that you subscribe. Also, make sure that you follow me on X because I am going to be doing a Solana giveaway when I get to 11,000 subscribers. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some lessons on how you can make more money and stop losing your ass with these meme coins. Okay, earlier today in my feed, I wasn't trading today, but I spotted Ryan. Okay, earlier this morning. Okay, just refining my program every day, getting better and better. Okay, Ryan had launched very early. This was the original. Okay, it pumped to 240K. Very, very nice, especially for a weekend trade, right? Then we have what we call a vamp coin. Vamp coin is basically somebody sees a coin that's running or doing very well, and then like a grimy dev creates a coin, a copycat coin. It's called a vamp coin. Okay, so what happened? Pumped up, you can't even hit the migration, comes down, it does a little like pump fake, and then they do the deck screener. And then you're like, oh, it's going to pump. Well, that's what somebody that doesn't know what the hell is happening here. So basically, the volume has faded. The holders are falling off a cliff. They do the deck screener as one last failed attempt to see if they can extract as much money out of the traders as possible. And think of this as a huge red flag, okay? Especially when it's a vamp coin, especially when the volume is fading, and then you see this, boom, okay? Many red flags. I wouldn't touch this coin with a 10-foot pole if I seen it in my feed, okay? So lesson in there for you there. And then this is a really big one. I put, how much longer will you keep buying the top and volunteering for exit liquidity on all other traders that are better than you? Okay. So I went over to Deck Screener this morning. And like I said, I don't trade on weekends. There's two coins here that hit me right here. Okay. These are all within the last 24 hours. Two outlier plays. Okay. Got this. So basically what Tuna is it's a launch pad that they had created using lovable.dev. I really don't like this website. I think it sucks. It's very low quality. It's very, very low quality. Okay. But the idea itself I liked because it was like, they're trying to do better than pump funds. So basically, if you're new to crypto, you don't know what you do, you go to Dick Screener, you see the flavor of the day. Okay. Katana Strike system, we're getting way under 100K. Okay. So in Katana Strike trading system, guys, I teach you how to be early to the party. Okay. Now, if you're on crypto Twitter, you're late. Okay, you're just catching noise, you're catching KOLs, you're basically exit liquidity, right? So me and my students, we come in here, we get a 40x, right? Boom. 40x secured. If you put in 12 bucks, you make $500 off of one trade, okay? If you put $2,500 or 25 bucks in, you now made $1,000 off of one trade. Not too good to be true, guys. It's just math, okay? So there you go, 1,000 bucks. Now say you came in here and you're like, oh, I want to make $1,000, man. I want to make 1,000. Okay. To make $1,000, you'd have to put in way more. You'd have to put in $100 now. Okay. You'd have to put in 100. Okay. And then the coin has to pump all the way to 10 million. Okay. How many coins have pumped to 10 million in the last month? I don't think there's been many. I think maybe one, like Franklin. So you have like one in like thousands of chances of that happening. Okay. But the chance that you do have happening that's even greater is getting ultra fucking wrecked. Okay. And it could easily go down 50% correction, easily happening. Okay. You're late to the party. Me and my students or anyone that's using my system. Okay. They've already made $1,000, right? And then you throw $100 in and then it goes down. Now you have 50 bucks. And what do most people do, guys? They buy high, they FOMO in, dumps down, they sell. Okay. Now, this thing could keep running, but you're only going to get like maybe a 2x, 3x, maybe something like that, And I can see by the holder count right here, this 2,700, this isn't like some crazy new narrative that's taking over. It's basically just traders, okay? So big lesson in there, guys. If you're tired of losing, a lot of things that are wrecking people trading meme coins is they don't trade. They don't have a system. They trade randomly. They FOMO in, right? They oversize. So I'm going to put FOMO. These are the characteristics of a loser trader, okay? FOMO, okay? Over risk, yeah. And then they also don't have a profit taking and strategy or stop loss. So they're over risking. They don't have a clear exit strategy, right? They don't have a clear exit strategy. Okay, clear exits. So every single trade that you enter into, you need to ask yourself, is this FOMO? Yes, avoid. Okay, Do I have a stop loss? Am I using proper risk money management? Am I risking like X% per trade? Yes. Am I using a stop loss? Yes. Do I have predefined take profit targets preset either in Padre or in my trading bot? Most of you guys don't have all that. Okay. I teach you guys all this in the Katana Strike trading system. This is a professional trading system built and refined over 7 years, thousands of hours, and hundreds of thousands of dollars traded. Between me and my students, I've made over $1 million. I've lost a lot of it, made some of it back, and even some of my students that went on to making crazy amounts of money in the previous cycles. Okay, well, things have changed a lot. They become much, much harder just because there's 3,000 coins coming out every day. Okay, if you use a tool like Kartra, I think it's Kartra.trade. I think that's it. That's not it. That's the wrong URL. But I'll have it in a link below for you guys, okay? But there's like thousands of coins coming out. So we get the precision entry. We get way below 100K, typically 25K. I teach you guys how to manage moon bags. And the thing is, guys, with the moon bags, you're not holding for the moon. Like you're holding with the predefined profit targets that are going to extract as much money as possible out of that trade if it plays out, right? So there's no, oh, I'm going to hold for the moon or I'm going to sell it when I feel like it or when I see. No, like the bot like takes out all the emotion of that, okay? And you're just going to extract profits, okay? You got the golden hour, okay? You got trading signals unlimited that are going to help you catch 100x coins throughout the day. Risk manager, I show you guys how to protect your capital while capturing high reward opportunities. Okay, that was a major leak before I even had a system. And before this, I didn't even have a system. Yeah, I was making a lot of money, I was losing a lot of money. But now when I win big and I lose very little. Okay, that's what you want to be. You don't want to be making a lot of money and then losing a lot of money. Okay, because that's just going to end your career very, very fast. Okay, and one of the worst trades of my crypto career earlier this year was that I didn't have a system, right? So I was way too heavy. I was I was DCA in, I was adding, you never add to a loser. I say losers add to losers, right? And I had no stop loss. I was using way more than 1%, way, way more. Ended up getting totally fucking ultra wrecked on that trade. Okay. Huge learning lesson in there. But you guys don't have to do that, okay? I've included all those mistakes and all the learning lessons inside of the system. It's on school, and I have like 4 mini courses and more growing. Okay, and you can see these are some of the coins that we have caught in the Katana Strike trading system. Okay, X200 on DOYR, almost 200x on Miner, 1,342x on Franklin. Calvin was a 100x, G, and Dumplings. And I actually caught Dumplings the other day. Okay, I'll show you in a second here. Now, the current price is $1,250, and this is going to be jumping up to $2,500 after the next student. Okay. Now let me show you this trade I did on. Let me show you this trade that I did on the dumplings. Okay, I'll show you this live. Hopefully, I can log in here. Okay, this is a different account, but I showed on my previous video. Oh, this is a different coin. Even if I can't show the P&L, you can see it on my previous video. It shows the P&L. Okay, dumplings. The hell is it? Oh, here it is. I think this is it. No, that's not it. Okay, let me get it off of deck screener, man. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna get the contract address, paste it on here. Yeah, this is a different account, but you can see my previous video, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you this coin. I can't show you my P&L on this one because this is a different Padre account. But if you watch my previous video, you can see that I turned like $12 and $250 all live, showing you guys. Okay, so I sold this coin up here. Okay, that's where I sold it. I sold it like 1 point in this range. Okay, I kind of screwed up on my targeting, but I still got a 20x return, even though I captured a 40x coin, but it did a 20x, or I got a 20x the way I took my profits. So I got in way, way down here, right? Got here early to the party. Okay, take my profits. Okay, this is where the most volatility is. Okay, I recommend you guys do like Inferno mode. Boom, Inferno. Okay. So yeah, with the new profit ladder that I'm letting all my students know about, we now get a 40x. Okay, so that's on the outlier, guys. So on a good trade, you're making 40x. On a bad trade, you're losing like maybe 50%, but it's a small little micro scratch. Okay, so that's just kind of an overview of the system. I hope you guys got some value out of it, and make sure that you guys are subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.